Hi guys, and welcome to Let's Play World of Warcraft Worgen Mage Part 5. Can't believe that last part went over, but screw it. Wait, what? What's this? So anyway, I've just been messing about with the options, and I've got no idea why the hell Windows Movie Maker isn't publishing this completely widescreen. I've given up trying, to tell the truth. I figured out Minecraft more or less though, so yay. Speak to Gwen Armstead. Okay. So yeah, just a quick FYI to those of you who haven't realised yet, the Steam sale is on. And I think my wallet's hiding from me, because I lost it. Luckily I've still got a mother.
Or get going.
So yeah, let's just
That's
hope...
enough gabbing for me today.
Really? Good. So yeah, let's just hope that my mother's wallet doesn't go hiding either. Because I'm currently lending money until mine shows up again. So yeah, basically I've only bought one thing at the moment from the Steam sale. I usually don't buy until the end, but I saw Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on for £1.80 and I couldn't resist. £1.80 for that game. I'm pretty sure that game's worth about 40 quid still. I think I might actually be happy to pay 40 quid if I had it.
Farewell.
Well, I do have it, but I'm saving it, so I'm not going to pay 40 quid. Happily pay £1.70. Or was it £1.80? It wasn't a lot of money for such an amazing game, I can tell you now. And it's just, I've never actually played it, but the reviews it's gotten and the amount of recommendations some of my friends have given it seems well worth doing. Ooh, some Forsaken dudes to kill. Let's kill them and stuff. So yeah, just bought Knights of the Old Republic. Cannot wait to play that game. After all I've heard about it, I'm gonna love it. I already know I'm gonna love it, and I can't wait to start playing. Don't suppose any of you guys have played it? Any suggestions for what I should or shouldn't do when I actually get it? Because it's currently, well, I've just paused the download. It's about 20%, so I'll probably finish this. I'm actually going to do a few parts because, as you know, it's WoW Week. And I'm not sure if this will be uploaded on WoW Week or just before WoW Week or whatever, but it is WoW Week, more or less. So yeah, yay for that. Lots of WoW parts. I'm planning on getting at least 14 out. Probably about, well, this one on this. Another 4 is the plan on Goblin. And I'm going to do a couple on Undead Hunter and then the rest will be Night Elf. So there's a good chance that, let's see, I'd say at least 6 or 7 will be Night Elf. About 2, Night Elf, 6 or 7 will be Night Elf, and about 2 will be, this war's going a bit bad. And about 2 will be my Undead Hunter, but that'll probably be the last 2. And the last one will be this, and the Goblin Mage will be 4 as well. So yeah, pretty normal. Also, you've probably noticed that I've started doing always HD, the very least 720p, sometimes 1080. That's probably because of mistakes, but you know. Can you please stop groaning? It's very distracting. Oh, we're killing 4-second invaders. Could have done that about 10 seconds ago. Chill. Anyway, also, what else do I want to say? There's a good chance that I'm going to buy several games in this Steam sale. I won't LP any of them. I might do a bit of gameplay on 1 or 2 of them if one of them is particularly good for actually showing you gameplay. Perhaps if I buy a game, like maybe Battlefield 2 goes down to about 2 quid, I'll get that. I mean, some of the sales that go on are pretty amazing. Admittedly, considering what was Knights of the Old Republic is normally 7 quid, I think £1.80 was a pretty damn good deal. What was that? I think it was 75% off, which is amazing. And that game being only, what, 7 quid on normal terms? It's astounding, to tell you the truth. Such an amazing game. I mean, some of these games that are costing you 30-40 quid now, and you can get that for £1.70. If the deal's still on while you're watching this, even if it isn't actually, just go get that game now. Seriously. Oh, it's immense. Again, mostly from what I've heard and the gameplay I've seen, but it just looks amazing. It definitely seems like a Star Wars game, which I would have loved to play in my youth, but I probably never got. for a reason, which I'm not going to tell you. Mostly because my mother doesn't trust me with, didn't trust me with games that were even shooters. Well, actually, it basically went something like this. Do you want to play shooters? Why would I want to shoot somebody? Because that's basically what I thought when I was a kid. Why would I want to shoot somebody? Pretty much my games consisted of very little shooters. I'm still not a big shooter fan at the moment. I actually will play them now though. Unlike before when I basically went shoot. I like to think I'm a lot more open-minded now and actually try games without just going, that genre's not good. Let's just kind of point out Ryan here. Ryan, how dare you completely dismiss JRPGs? Japanese RPGs equal amazing. He literally, I think it's purely because of Final Fantasy and how he feels about it. He has dismissed every JRPG ever made. I mean, well, it's actually only Final Fantasy 13 as well. If you played Final Fantasy 7, well, actually, you'd probably still hate it. He doesn't particularly like RPGs in general, which is weird because I absolutely love them. Oh crap! I'm fighting a boss thing. Boss things aren't too easy to fight now, are they? Well, this is gonna go well. Here comes the whole death and destruction thing. Please don't kill me too much. It's not, how come you're immune? Let's run for it. Running, 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 running. Ah, I outran the dude. Is that another one? Yeah, I'm not gonna fight another one after I just lost so badly to that one. I mean, I made a tactical retreat. It's obviously a victory on my part because I made the correct decision thing. Go to hell. So yeah. I've basically just talked about the Steam sale during WoW. Well, World of Warcraft isn't even on Steam because Blizzard, being the gits that they are, basically go, wait, WoW? If we put it on Steam, it's on more than one platform which you can buy over the internet. And there are people who refuse to buy games unless they're buying them over the internet because they don't trust having physical copies. We can use this to our advantage and put the prices through the frickin' roof. I mean, seriously, if I went into town, also they do this with the codes as well. You have to get the code, so you have to buy a new copy. If you could buy World of Warcraft pre-owned, it costs you like half the price it actually does at the moment. I'm telling you now, probably less. To get them all, you could probably get Cataclysm for about, what, 15 quid. I wouldn't be that surprised if you could pick up the original for about £1 or £2 after how long it's been, if they did it the way that they should. But I think most MMOs do it with codes now. Because, you know, it's all about the money. Especially with something like, it's ridiculous. I guess they do have to think about money, but I wish they'd think about more or less all about the money and marketing. Everybody's guilty of it. I think there are a couple of things. I think indies are particularly good at it with it. You can throw gunpowders at these abominations. That's what I'm meant to be doing. So I'm picking up gunpowder. So yeah, I think everything's guilty of it. I mean, Xbox is guilty of it. They're always thinking about the money. Microsoft, well, take for example Kinect. You really think they brought out Kinect because, well, no, that's not good. So what do I do now? Do I cast a firebolt on it? Ah, that seems to have done it. So yeah, I mean, do you really think they brought out Kinect to help the fans that have, you know, of the Xbox, which are in all times? No, they really didn't. They brought it out to attract more people towards the Xbox. I mean, if you bring out something like Kinect, there's a good chance you're going to get a lot more kids coming to watch, to look at the Xbox. And if you've got more kids coming to look at the Xbox, you've got more Xboxes out inside rooms, in family rooms and that. And if you've got more people in with Xboxes that actually own them, you're going to make more sales on games and more sales when it comes to Xbox Live players, that sort of stuff. In the end, it doesn't help us too much. It doesn't exactly hurt the what you call it. It doesn't really hurt the hardcore fans. In fact, yay, noobs to the slaughter. But you know, it doesn't help them at all either. What I would love to see is another generation of consoles. I know that's a bit stupid because it'd probably end up costing me about 200 quid, which is all the money I've got saved up for a new computer. But for a new generation of consoles, it would be well worth it, because we need a new generation of consoles. I can't wait for the Wii U, truthfully. I don't usually absolutely adore new Nintendo consoles. I didn't even get the Nintendo 3DS. Admittedly, yeah, oh, I can get something. Admittedly, I might get it in the future, purely because it runs at 60 frames per second according to my friend, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know it did that. Probably should pay attention more often. So yeah, if it runs at 60 frames per second, that is amazing, considering most consoles can't do that. And on top of that, it can run at 30 frames per second in 3D. God, Nintendo, that's pretty damn impressive. I mean, it's not exactly something that I'd particularly want. I'd probably get it purely for Ocarina of Time 3D and Kingdom Hearts, but still, damn, it's impressive. And the Wii U, I'm sorry, it just kind of sounds like an ambulance. Wii U. Thank you for Ashes for pointing that out. Now whenever I hear it, I'm tempted to go Wii U. Which doesn't help because I've got a friend in school who loves Nintendo, and so he's constantly mentioning the Wii U. So yeah, that's going to be powerful as hell compared to all the other consoles on the market. And as Total Biscuit said, hopefully that kind of pushes them to bring out more consoles, because we need something that can compare with PC. We need it. I don't understand why it's come to a stop. I really don't. Surely Xbox sees that if it brings out a new console which can outclass Sony's PS3, it probably will take quite a bit of the market share, because, well, most PS3 gamers seem to argue that the reason they've got a PS3 is because it is slightly more powerful than the Xbox. And if you can bring out a new console that completely outmatches that, surely those people will go, I'll trade over to Xbox because it's it's a bit more powerful. I want to see more competition as well. I want to see that all three, Nintendo, Microsoft and Sony, battling it out to get the most powerful console out there. I want them to see them trying to upgrade it, trying to get it better, trying to get it just the best, and that competitive edge will hopefully, you know, get more, make the consoles better. At the moment, they're just kind of standing still. I mean, at least Nintendo have gone and made a new console, but yeah, the current generation of consoles is 6 years old and not too cool. We need more powerful consoles. I've never been much to complain about power, I'd never really cared that much, but when you can run games on a computer at 60 frames per second and on a Xbox at 30, it's pretty annoying.
What now?
Ooh, more quests. Very good. I'll tell you what I'd also love to see. World of Warcraft coming to Xbox. Can't see it happening because it would be extremely difficult to do. I always thought that it was stupid that it didn't have a kind of, you know, you can get a keyboard attached to your controller. What I think is stupid is why can't they just do an actual keyboard controller for the Xbox? Do a WASD controller and a mouse for the Xbox. I'm sure it wouldn't be impossible to do. I'm not exactly a computer whiz, so I don't know how difficult it would be, but if you could do that, it's amazing. Think about it. Also, why does it keep doing that whenever I do that? It seems to have got smaller. You're missing out all this bit here. Ah well. I think it's because I've gone widescreen. Whoa, what's shooting me? Not good. So yeah, if you can do that, if you can bring out something that can use the actual pad and the mouse, for one thing, it'll make it so you can actually do strategy games on it. You could put MMOs onto the Xbox or the PS3 if they do it. In fact, I might even be tempted to get a PS3 if they did that, purely for it, because that's pretty damn good. So what am I doing? Saving children. Ah well, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks for listening to me rambling about things that I probably have got no clue if it's possible or not, or anything, because I can't be bothered looking it up because I'm lazy as hell. But I'll see you next time.